beautiful people. Thank you so much for watching. I'm here in Calabar at the Marina Resort, where I'm about to talk to an actor and a model who's probably most well known for his role as Ajibade on Tinsel. I have here with me Gbenro Ajibade. Yay!
What would you say is your deepest regret?
Already set, no matter what the process is. Look, Charlie, eventually, everyone cheats.
Welcome to y'all now. Thank you for stopping by.
Anytime.
So, we want to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
Let's go back to when you were young and fly. Okay, you're still fly and you're still young. But when you were younger and maybe not as fly as you are right now.
Okay.
How about that? Okay. So tell us about your childhood and growing up.
Growing up has been amazing because a friend told me that my growing up was confusing, you know, because I was born in Maiduguri.
Yes.
After that, we moved to Jos. After Jos, we moved to Benue State, and then we settled there. Apparently, because my dad used to work on Nintel, so you know this person here and there. So when he got to Benue State, like, yo, I'm done. Okay. You know, so I had to start primary school all over again, secondary school, university. The mood I never wanted to go to Benue State University, I had to eventually. Okay. Yeah. So I guess that's eventually led to where I am today, because I was supposed to read medicine, University of Jos. While I was waiting for JAMB results, as at that time, you know, there was one space. They'll give you a space like 6 months or so. Me being number 4 out of 5 boys and 1 girl. Yeah. So I think I was causing too much trouble in the house. So my mom was like, you every time you be causing this, you be doing this. Go to this school and go and keep your brain busy, you know. So I went for remedial studies in Benue State University. So when just JAMB results came through about the same time when I was done with remedials. And for we guys, there's always something about the university. You know, it's like your new style, the new you, from boys to men. Mm-hmm. So I had this group of friends where, for those of them that made up their mind to join them, all them social vices, them boys, quote unquote, for us I wanted to prove a point. Benue State University was very easy for me because there was always something about intimidation the very first time you come as a JAMBite. Okay. In a man's world. Right. Yeah, so I was
intimidation from who? From
your friends, okay. your colleagues, your people you don't even know at first. You know, you pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I mean, it's a different, you know, boys and girls.
Yeah, it's different. So, it's different.
The way we fight is different from the way you guys fight.
Okay, let me summarize it for you. Okay. It's either you want to join a cult or not.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. No, but it's okay. It's all right. You're from Kogi State.
Yes.
But your name is Gbenro Ajibade.
I'm actually Yoruba.
Yeah, Yoruba boy. Mm-hmm. You just don't speak Yoruba. Do you speak Yoruba?
No, not yet.
He said not yet. That's on his list of things to accomplish in his life. Okay, so like, I feel like your cultural identity, I can understand why would be confusing to a lot of people.
That's because basically, well, I used to tell people that I've been busy, but that's not an excuse. Mm-hmm. I grew up in Benue State. Okay.
So which culture do you identify with the most?
No, I think I'm a Benue man. Okay. I'm sorry to say, yeah, but I'm originally from Calabar. Okay. Calabar is like the Yoruba-speaking part of Kogi State. Yeah. We actually have our own dialect, which is like Pidgin English and English. You know, so I'm actually from Calabar. It is Kababunu. Okay. Kababunu local government. Interesting. Yes.
Back to school.
Yeah, so you know,
figure yourself out.
Exactly. You know, so people were changing their names. I'm like, me change my father's name. Engineer Ajibade, if he hears that thing. Hey. You know, so I was basically like the only non-indigene that eventually changed his name and crossed through remedial studies out of like 1,500. Wow. Yeah, you know, so they gave me biology education. Me. Out of all this, my dream. Hey, I'll come and teach, God forbid. Never. My mom was happy because she still is the principal of his school. You know, she was like, thank God, oh, my son will come and teach me. I said, Mom, don't even try, don't even think about it. I don't like that kind of, you know. So it was crazy. I hated my course too much that I only knew my course mates second semester, final year.
Wow.
One of the times when they were doing lectures, I was in the other, just imagine, my department was on a different campus where I was chilling, where my hostel and everything was on the other side. So I was there and I met, we're just talking with friends and they're like, have fun, huh? You know, say we don't date bound for this side, we don't join court, we don't date this side. We need person to represent us for entertainment now. You know, and that time there was something like a Mr. Campus that was coming up. So but where have Ajibade, because the Gbenro boys, they don't care about your names, the last name. Ajibade Jeeps, have fun, I'll go represent us for this thing. I'm like, me. Like, that was the first time someone would ever talk to me about being in front of people. Right. Where I don't take pictures and stuff. I'm like, impossible. You know, these guys forced me. If I did psychology course, they're like, you know what, from now on, you don't already win out for our mind. So it's going to happen, they say, we're going to treat you like that part. You be our king now. Imagine your friends, your best friends, who wake up in the morning. You know injury period in school now? Injury period, they'll ask you what you want to eat. They'll go and buy it and bring it extra meat. They'll collect your clothes. They'll go and wash it. You guys will be like, maybe people have to hang out like later on, they'll be like, I'm on wait now, why they do like this? I'm gonna wash your clothes so that by the time we don't go hang out, come by your clothes, go don't dry.
Wow.
So I'm like, yo, you know what? If only to pay them back for this loyalty and to make them proud, let's do this.
You need to do it.
Yeah,
and
so
you did it,
and I did it, and it was bam.
And
Like,
won Mr. Campus?
I won Mr. Campus.
You won Mr. Campus?
Yeah. You know, and that was the inspiration to modeling, which eventually brought me into acting. You know?
Coming up next on EO Now.
So I never felt Lagos, so I still remember my last paper. Last question, I dropped it, I submitted, I'd already packed my bags. Boom, I came to Lagos. I found out that I could actually do this professionally and make money. I'm like, okay, that would mean that means I have to move down to Lagos. Okay, I've been coming to Lagos all the while, but it was this guy you come with. Popsy, he'll be there. If you're going to buy biscuit, he'll tell somebody to escort you or the driver to follow you. I didn't know. So I
didn't trust you by yourself at all to leave the house.
You know, so I never felt Lagos. So I still remember my last paper. Last question, I dropped it, I submitted, I'd already packed my bags. Boom, I came to Lagos.
Wow.
That same night. I was doing well. I fit into, you know, modeling is divided into two, fashion and photography.
Oh, it is? Okay, I didn't know that.
Two different worlds, yeah. It's like acting for the camera and stage acting. Trust me,
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That I understand. All right.
You know, so I fit into both parts and boom, Tinsel came along the line. And again, Tinsel, I heard it was a TV commercial for Mnet. If I knew it was acting with me, what am I going to do there? Of which I eventually realized that modeling and acting is the same thing.
He said he doesn't know you. Why won't you just leave? Shut up. Leave this one. I don't want to die. I mean, shut up.
I'll give you an example. For photography modeling, how they do the casting is they'll have models come one after the other. You have like me and you now, the panel of judges. They're normally like 5 or 7 to intimidate you. You have the angry ones amongst them. Some of them that will keep you waiting from like 8 in the morning. You just imagine you're on a queue till 4.
Yeah.
And you're entering. In between that 8 and 4 o'clock, they've gone for their lunch break. They've had breakfast in front of you guys.
I remember many auditions like that where they just keep you there just because
you see somebody. Maybe there will be one very angry one amongst them that will just be like, "Oh yeah, hurry now! Why are you wasting our time? Really, me wasting your time? Who was wasting whose time? You know." Then when you come, they'll look at him. Oh yeah, smile. You've been on the queue, you've not had breakfast, you've not had lunch. And trust me, that is your only moment where you have to impress or you walk out.
Right.
That's acting. So you just go and be like, oh yeah, smile. You know, that's acting.
What was it about Osas that made you know that she was the one?
It would be the fact that, okay, back to what I was talking about, where I grew up in Gbenro State. There's something about loyalty. I guess that's why I love dogs, because a dog can be loyal to you 110%. You know, so there's something about loyalty in friendship, and that matters to me a lot. So I'm this kind of person that I kind of trust people easily. So I always expose myself to please people most of the time. And I realized over time, out of bad experiences, that most of my friends never deserved it. In fact, there was a time when I cut myself from everybody and I just locked myself indoors. You know, I was just relating with me, my dogs, and the entire world. So she came on board. Trust me, I didn't even like her. It's funny, you know, because I still remember when they were saying, okay, we have a new actor on Tinto. You guys come with me. I think we just rounded up shit or something like, I beg you, let's finish what we're doing, John. I go die for her. Like, you know, so over time, I realized she had that friendship factor, someone that's got my back. Like, there are stories and times and things I saw. There were times when she had my back even when my best of friends were there and they just walked out. You know, so that mattered a lot to me, and we were really, in fact, she was my best friend for a very long time before we started attaching strings. Yeah, so for me that was it, and I feel friendship matters a lot. You know, trust me, I never knew I was going to do something like that, but I think there's something about when you feel it, when you know. And besides, I won't say I'm doing fine boy and hustling for money, and I won't do the things I'm supposed to do as a man. You know, we as men, we ought to do certain things. Yeah, as men. Yeah. So I won't say I'm doing all of that and I'm carried away. So this is, I thought it was about time.
Well, Gbenro, this has been a pleasure. You're very chatty. I like it when my guests talk to me. I love it.
Oh, really thank you very much.
And you've been really sweet and really chatty. So thank you so much for stopping by.
Anytime. I'm a big fan, man.
All right, guys, that's all the time we have on the show this week, but I will be here same time next week, okay? Go out there and have a good weekend. I'll see you then. Bye.
Wagwan. My name is Gbenro Ajibade. I'm an actor and model. And right about now, you're watching EL Now with Ade, Cynthia, and Eke. Keep it locked because you never can tell.